Welcome all to yet another video. Dr. R.S. and you on the science of cosmetics and personal care products. You can type Ramesh Surya S-U-R-I-A Narayanan in the YouTube videos. You will get all my videos. It will be as Dr. Ramesh Surya Narayanan. All my YouTube videos regarding this topic, and it's S-U-R-I-A, and this is my email ID. Also, you can go to this link. Right. If you click this link, you will get some of my latest videos, 4 or 5 videos, and then click on the uploads that appear above the first video you see. You will get all the videos uploaded by me to date on this subject, science of cosmetics and personal care products. So there will be 117 YouTube videos, and as I keep on updating, that will be seen in this link. So this link will be very useful. So you get this link, and then you can what you should click the link. You will see some of the 4 or 5 of my last uploaded videos. Then above the first video, you see there will be a thing uploads. No, click on the uploads. You will get all my YouTube videos regarding this topic, science of cosmetics and personal care products. Right? Till today, I have uploaded 117 YouTube videos. Today, we are in 118th YouTube video, part 118, Herbal Cosmetics section 7. We will discuss about neem, babul and meswak. Sometimes meswak is also written as miswak. Some literature says miswak, some says meswak. So basically these two are for oral care. Neem is also is traditionally used for oral care, but it is also used for some skin care. We will discuss is neem. Botanical name Azadirachta indica. Family Meliaceae, right? Part used: leaves, stem, bark and seed oil, right? Chemical constituents of neem leaves. What are the chemical constituents of neem leaves? Azadirachtin, nimbolinin, nimbin, selenin, quercetin, cetosterol, cyclic trisulfide and tetrasulfides. Chemical constituents of the neem stem and bark: gallic acid, tannins, right? Gallic acid, epicatechin and catechin, margolonone and isomargolonone, terpenoids and polysaccharides. Chemical constituent of this neem seed oil: azadirachtin and nimbin, campesterol, beta-cetosterol, stigmasterol, triglycerides of linoleic, oleic, palmitic and stearic acid. Triglycerides are present in vegetable oils also, right? So triglycerides of linoleic acid, oleic acid, palmitic acid and stearic acids are present in the neem seed oil also, predominantly these fatty acids. So application of neem in cosmetics: astringent, anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial. Extensively used in oral, skin and hair care cosmetic products. Right. So the astringent, anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties are extensively utilized in the oral care. Neem oral care. Neem twigs are traditionally used in India for the oral care, for its oral care benefit. The second herb we will discuss is babul. It's called babul or gum arabic tree. Botanical name Acacia nilotica. Family Fabaceae. Part used is the bark. The main constituent of babul bark is tannin. Main constituent are tannins. It also contains terpenoids, saponins and glycosides. Right? The phlobitannin, gallic acid, protocatechoic acid, pyrocatechol, catechin, epigallocatechin 5,7-digallate. Right? So, now, polyphenols. These are all polyphenols. Babul extract contains total phenolic content ranging from 9.2% to 16.5%. So, the high amount of tannin content, various tannin, and contributes to its benefits: antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and astringent action. Right? Especially for bleeding gums. Right? The third herb we will discuss is meswak, Salvaroda persica, family Salvadoraceae, part used, roots, twig and stem. These are meswak sticks. Right? This is the tree. Meswak. Chemical constituents: beta-cetosterol and M-anisic acid, salvadorurea and gypsum. Gypsum is calcium sulfate hydrate. Right? Organic compounds such as pyrrolidine, pyrrole, piperidine derivatives. Glycosides such as salvadoside and salvadoracide. Flavonoids including camphorol, quercetin, rutin, quercetin glycosides. Alkaloids such as salvadorin and trimethylamine. See, the typical fluorides at a very low level is present in meswak, silica, sulfur, vitamin C, tannins and saponins. No? Ideal for the oral care. Right? It has fluorides, though the level is not so high for the treatment of but however, if you continuously use the meswak sticks, the fluorides contribute to a good role, and of course silica, the abrasive, sulfur is also there, right? Gypsum, calcium sulfate is there. So some of these are all antioxidants are there, tannins are there. So because of this, meswak has excellent oral care benefits. It has antimicrobial effect, enamel remineralization because of the fluoride, tissue healing and repair, reduce plaque and gingivitis, removing stains, and it has antioxidant properties. We have covered herbs, examples of herbs that are predominantly used in skincare, 3 herbs predominantly used in hair care, and 3 herbs used in oral care. Right? These are all examples of the herbs used in personal care products. So, the chemistry of the herbs are very, very important. What are the phytoconstituents in the herbs that contribute to the efficacy? That is very, very important, because only that decides for what purpose it is used. 1, 2, how should we standardize the herb batch to batch for sustained efficacy, or the efficacy batch to batch variation should not be there. So now subsequently we will talk about the approaches to the herbal research. right? We will touch all those points in the approach to herbal research, right? Now, thank you for listening to me in this video. Till we get connected in the next video, be happy, be safe, be smiling. Bye.